Over the past week, as the National People's Congress of China deliberated and passed a decision on improving the electoral system of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, Western media outlets have launched an onslaught against the proposed principle of patriots governing Hong Kong. What is the rationale behind these attacks? Has China come up with a brand new political concept? Or is patriotism an inherent contradiction in a functioning democracy? In countries and regions all over the world, government officials have been pledging allegiance for decades. Take the Five Eyes countries, for example. In the United States, members of Congress have to recite the Pledge of Allegiance quite frequently. First, at the swearing-in ceremony after being elected, and then the pledge is repeated daily at the start of each congressional session. The US has gone even further than requiring the pledge. In 2020, President Trump launched a loyalty test within the White House. Political appointees across the Trump administration were subjected to interviews to gauge their support for the president. In the other four of the Five Eyes countries, all public officials are required to take an oath or affirmation of allegiance before taking office. As Queen Elizabeth II is still officially the head of state in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, these countries, along with the UK, require officials to swear an oath of true allegiance to the Queen, her heirs and successors, as well as allegiance to their respective countries.
Do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
To Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
To Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II.
So if the Five Eyes countries can make patriotism a requirement without compromising their democracy, why then are Western journalists criticizing China for implementing the same in Hong Kong? Apart from the blatant double standards that they apply to everything Chinese, what these Western journalists are really implying is that Hong Kong legislators should not have to pledge allegiance to China. What they're really trying to advocate for is separatism, the very thing that these changes to Hong Kong's electoral system are aiming to prevent.